Imagine walking through the wilderness, feeling the chill of being watched. But what if you weren't just imagining? Across the globe, there are creatures so powerful, so cunning, that to them, humans aren't untouchable. They're prey. From the vast savannah to the dense heart of the jungle, these apex predators have earned their fearsome reputation. Join us as we reveal 5 predators at the very top of the food chain that see humans as prey. Number 5. Polar bears. In the icy expanse of the Arctic, an apex predator roams unchallenged, the polar bear. Standing at the top of the Arctic food chain, these magnificent creatures symbolize power, survival, and adaptability. Contrary to popular belief, polar bears are not a single large population roaming in unison. Instead, they are divided into smaller groups, known as stocks or populations, scattered across the Arctic regions of Canada, Alaska, Greenland, Russia, and Northern Europe. Each group has adapted to survive in some of the planet's harshest environments, showcasing resilience and extraordinary hunting skills. Polar bears are the largest species of bear, yet their size varies significantly between males and females. Males weigh between 350 and 800, or 770 to 1,750 pounds, while females weigh much less, typically between 150 and 300 kilograms, that is, 350 to 650 pounds. Their weights fluctuate throughout the year, particularly for females, who can double their weight between early spring and late summer. This weight fluctuation is a crucial survival adaptation, allowing them to endure the Arctic's unforgiving winters and to rear cubs successfully. The physical characteristics of polar bears are fine-tuned for Arctic life. Their small heads and fur-covered ears minimize heat loss, while their powerful claws, longer than those of other bears, enable them to grip slippery ice and tear into tough hides. Their elongated teeth and sharper molars are perfectly suited for their meat-heavy diet, ensuring they can process their prey efficiently in an environment where food is scarce. As opportunistic feeders, polar bears are skilled hunters that eat almost anything they can catch. Their primary prey is seals, particularly ringed seals and bearded seals, which they hunt on the sea ice. Polar bears employ patience and precision in their hunts, often waiting for hours at seal breathing holes before ambushing their prey as it surfaces for air. Beyond seals, they hunt reindeer, musk oxen, seabirds, and even small rodents on land. Carcasses of whales washed ashore also provide a vital food source. During lean months, polar bears expand their diet to include berries, grass, and seaweed, showcasing their remarkable adaptability. Humans have had a complex relationship with polar bears for thousands of years. Indigenous Arctic communities hunted polar bears using bows, arrows, and dogs, often considering the hunt a rite of passage or a deeply spiritual act. Over time, the scale of hunting expanded. From the 18th century to the 1970s, approximately 22,000 polar bears were killed for their fur, meat, and as trophies. Despite this long history of conflict, polar bears do not fear humans. Instead, they view us as potential prey, a chilling reminder of their position as apex predators. Conflicts between polar bears and humans typically arise when the sea ice melts, forcing the bears onto land in search of food. This often brings them into human settlements, where encounters can be dangerous. In some regions, nuisance bears are killed, while in others, they are captured and held in facilities like Churchill's Polar Bear Jail until the ice refreezes, allowing them to return to their natural hunting grounds. Climate change has worsened these conflicts as melting ice disrupts the bears' hunting patterns. One alarming incident occurred in 2019 when over 50 polar bears invaded a small town on a Russian archipelago, prompting authorities to declare a state of emergency. A report involving experts from Canada, Greenland, Norway, Russia, and the US sheds light on the frequency of polar bear attacks and how to prevent them. According to the report, between 1870 and 2014, there were 73 confirmed polar bear attacks, resulting in 20 deaths and 63 injuries. Notably, 64 of these incidents occurred between 1960 and 2009, and 15 attacks happened in just 4 years, from 2010 to 2014. Although better data sharing has improved reporting, the upward trend is concerning. The report calls for urgent action, urging governments, industries, and communities to adopt wildlife management strategies. In extreme conditions, polar bears may resort to cannibalism, a grim survival strategy that underscores the environmental pressures they face. Instances of adult males preying on cubs or weaker individuals have been documented, particularly during extended ice-free seasons when food is scarce. This behavior, though rare, reflects the desperation caused by a rapidly changing environment. Scavenging, including feeding on the carcasses of other polar bears, also becomes a necessary survival tactic in times of scarcity. Despite their fearsome reputation, polar bears are not villains. They are survivors, navigating an Arctic ecosystem that tests the limits of endurance and adaptability. Their interactions with humans, while fraught with danger, are a testament to the delicate balance between species in a shared environment. Polar bears embody the harsh beauty of the Arctic, a region where life is both fragile and resilient. Number 4. Tigers. Tigers, known scientifically as Panthera tigris, are some of the most awe-inspiring creatures on Earth. With their vibrant orange coats, bold black stripes, and piercing eyes, they are unmistakable symbols of strength and beauty. Tigers are also the largest of all big cats, with males of some subspecies weighing up to 299 kilograms, or 660 pounds, and reaching nearly 11 feet, or 3.4 meters in length, including their tails. These impressive features make them formidable predators, perfectly adapted to rule the ecosystems they inhabit. Among the subspecies, Siberian tigers are the giants. Found in the icy forests of Russia, they are the largest tigers, known for their thick fur and massive size. In contrast, the Sumatran tiger, native to Indonesia, is the smallest, weighing up to 141 kilograms, or 310 pounds, and measuring about 8 feet (2.4 meters. Despite their size differences, all tigers share one remarkable feature: their stripes. Each tiger's stripes are as unique as a human fingerprint. These stripes act as perfect camouflage, helping tigers blend into the dappled light and shadows of their habitats, whether it's dense forest or tall grasslands. This natural disguise is critical for their hunting strategy, allowing them to stalk their prey undetected. Unlike lions, which live in prides, tigers are solitary animals. They prefer to roam and hunt alone, maintaining large territories that they fiercely protect. As apex predators, tigers sit at the very top of the food chain, with no natural enemies. Their diet mainly consists of large prey like deer and wild boar. In some cases, they even hunt animals as large as buffalo. Tigers are expert hunters, relying on stealth, patience, and power to bring down their prey. Their striped coats allow them to move quietly and stay hidden as they creep close to their target. Once they are within range, they launch a swift and powerful attack, using their strong jaws and sharp claws to deliver a fatal bite to the neck or throat. In areas where their natural prey is scarce, tigers turn to humans as food. For example, the Sundarbans National Park and Tiger Reserve stretches across nearly 8,000 square miles of lush river delta between India and Bangladesh. Within this wild, dense jungle, around 250 Bengal tigers roam freely. On the Indian side of the park, however, food for these majestic cats is scarce. Without enough of their natural prey, they turn to a more vulnerable option: humans. Locals often venture into the forest to gather wood, fish, or harvest honey. Focused on their work, they make for easy targets. On average, tigers kill 50 people every year in the Indian Sundarbans, making it the most dangerous region in the country for tiger-related deaths. Years ago, villagers came up with a clever tactic to protect themselves: wearing masks on the backs of their heads. Since tigers rarely attack when they think they're being watched, these masks were believed to trick the big cats. For a while, the strategy seemed to work. But now, locals worry that the tigers may have figured out the trick, resuming their deadly ambushes despite the fake faces. Experts say that once a tiger develops a taste for human flesh, it may continue hunting people. The striped predator is remarkably effective when it turns its attention to humans, with an almost 100% success rate in such attacks. Despite their fearsome reputation, tigers are not villains. They are magnificent animals trying to survive in a rapidly changing world. Habitat loss, shrinking prey populations, and human activities have pushed tigers to the brink. As their natural homes disappear, tigers are forced into closer contact with people, increasing the chances of conflict. This is not only dangerous for humans, but also devastating for tigers, which often face retaliation when they encroach on human territories. Tigers are not just hunters, but also vital to the ecosystems they inhabit. By controlling prey populations, they maintain the balance of their habitats. Protecting tigers means protecting entire ecosystems. However, the challenges they face are immense. Poaching, habitat destruction, and the illegal wildlife trade have caused tiger populations to plummet. Today, only around 3,900 tigers remain in the wild, spread across fragmented landscapes in Asia. Each subspecies, from the mighty Bengal tiger of India to the elusive Malayan tiger, is critically endangered. Number 3. Leopards. Leopards are remarkable predators, known for their strength, agility, and stealth. They are powerful hunters, capable of running at speeds exceeding 60 kilometers per hour, leaping over 6 and 3 meters horizontally. These abilities, combined with an acute sense of smell and exceptional climbing skills, make leopards one of the animal kingdom's most versatile and efficient predators. Their prowess allows them to drag prey larger than themselves up trees, safeguarding their meals from scavengers and other predators. Unlike many large cats, they can descend trees head first, a testament to their unmatched agility and strength. Leopards are predominantly nocturnal hunters, utilizing the cover of darkness to stalk their prey. Their natural camouflage, marked by distinctive rosettes and spots, allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. These patterns vary from individual to individual, making each leopard unique. Their ability to move silently and strike swiftly has earned them a reputation as elusive and formidable predators. In regions where humans and leopards coexist, encounters can often take a dangerous turn. Unlike most predators that avoid human settlements, leopards have been recorded entering villages, sometimes forcing their way into homes at night. These attacks are often predatory in nature, with leopards targeting humans as much as they would natural prey. Their method is efficient and deadly, focusing on the throat or nape of the neck to sever vital arteries or crush the spine. For example, the leopard of Panar was a male leopard, infamous for claiming the lives of over 400 people in the rugged Panar region of Kumaon, northern India, during the early 1900s. Its reign of terror was unmatched, striking fear into the hearts of villagers who constantly dreaded its stealthy attacks. Jim Corbett, already a legend for his exploits against the Champawat tiger, took up the challenge to hunt this elusive predator in 1910. Corbett later remarked that while the Rudraprayag leopard gained notoriety, the Panar man-eater's ferocity was largely overlooked due to the region's isolation. Man-eating leopards weren't confined to India alone. In 1899, British officer H.G.C. Swain recounted tales of a leopard in the Golis Mountains of British Somaliland that reportedly killed over 100 people. His observations were included in Great and Small Game of Africa, a volume edited by the renowned naturalist Henry Bryden. In Uttarakhand, India, the conflict between humans and leopards is particularly severe. Since the state's formation in 2000, over 600 people have been killed and more than 3,100 injured in leopard attacks. Studies have shown that these encounters are not random, but deliberate, with leopards actively preying on humans in some cases. The dense leopard population in the state, recorded at 2,335 in a 2008 census, has made this conflict a persistent issue. More than 150 leopards have been declared man-eaters, with many being captured or killed to prevent further attacks. While killing man-eaters may provide temporary relief, it is not a long-term solution. Experts argue that eliminating one leopard often creates a void, which is quickly filled by another predator. In states like West Bengal, where leopards are not declared man-eaters, problem animals are relocated instead of killed. This approach aims to reduce human-leopard encounters without significantly impacting leopard populations. The root causes of human-leopard conflict lie in habitat destruction and human encroachment. As forests are cleared for agriculture, urban development, and other activities, leopards lose the dense cover and natural prey they rely on. Without sufficient food in the wild, leopards are forced to adapt, often turning to livestock and, in extreme cases, humans for sustenance. The degradation of their habitat not only drives leopards closer to human settlements, but also increases the likelihood of encounters. In some areas, leopards appear to learn from one another, particularly where man-eating behavior is prevalent. If one leopard begins hunting humans, others may mimic this behavior, finding humans easier to hunt than natural prey. This adaptation highlights the leopard's intelligence and ability to adjust its behavior based on environmental changes. Hunters and researchers note that leopards are opportunistic predators, and their shift toward targeting humans is a survival strategy in response to a declining prey base. Efforts to address the crisis require a multifaceted approach. Restoring forest habitats and increasing the prey base for leopards are critical steps in reducing conflicts. Ensuring that leopards have sufficient food in their natural environment can prevent them from venturing into human settlements. Additionally, creating buffer zones between human habitations and leopard territories can help minimize encounters. Education and awareness are essential in communities living near leopard habitats. Teaching people how to coexist with leopards and take precautions, such as securing livestock and avoiding outdoor activities at night, can significantly reduce the risk of attacks. Simple measures like improved lighting around homes and villages can deter leopards from approaching. In regions like West Bengal, relocating problem leopards has shown promise as a humane and effective strategy for managing conflict. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the frozen expanse of the Arctic, Dr. Elena Voss braved the icy winds to study dwindling polar bear populations. She had heard whispers from the Inuit about Nanuka Kula, a legendary polar bear said to stalk those who trespassed too far into its domain. As the sun dipped below the horizon, plunging the tundra into an endless twilight, Elena felt the air shift. Tracks in the snow, massive, deliberate, led in a perfect circle around her camp. Her research partner dismissed them, laughing nervously. "It's just curious." But by morning, he was gone, his bedroll shredded and stained with crimson. Elena searched only to find herself face to face with a polar bear unlike any she'd seen. Its eyes gleamed with an unsettling intelligence, and its sheer size dwarfed any predator she had ever studied. The legends were true. This apex predator saw humans as prey. The bear moved with an eerie silence, stalking her over days and pushing her deeper into its frozen labyrinth. Her supplies dwindled, her will tested. As the beast's growls reverberated through the icy void, she realized this wasn't just survival, it was a game. If faced with such a predator, would you fight, flee, or embrace the ice? Number 2. Crocodiles. Crocodiles are extraordinary reptiles belonging to the order Crocodilia, a group that also includes alligators, caimans, and gharials. Crocodiles are among the oldest living reptiles, with a lineage dating back millions of years. Despite their similarities, crocodiles and alligators have distinct features that set them apart. Crocodiles have longer, narrower heads with pointed snouts, while their jaws are of equal width, exposing both upper and lower teeth when their mouths are closed. Alligators, in contrast, have broader, rounded snouts and narrower lower jaws, with only their upper teeth visible when their mouths are shut. These differences, combined with their unique behaviors, make crocodiles fascinating and formidable creatures in their environments. Crocodiles are covered in tough scales that serve as armor, protecting them from predators and environmental challenges. Unlike many other reptiles, crocodiles rarely have scutes, bony plates beneath their scales. This trait is particularly evident in saltwater crocodiles, making them distinguishable from other species. These adaptations reflect their role as apex predators, ruling the waterways and surrounding ecosystems. As carnivores, crocodiles have no natural predators and are capable of hunting a wide variety of prey. They are highly opportunistic and will eat almost anything they can overpower, with their choice of prey depending on their size. Hatchlings consume small creatures like insects, fish, and frogs, while adults hunt larger animals such as birds, deer, wild boar, and even monkeys. The largest crocodiles, particularly saltwater crocodiles, can prey on massive animals, including kangaroos, tigers, and water buffalo. Unfortunately, they also attack and eat humans, showcasing their immense strength and predatory instincts. Crocodile attacks are sudden and brutal, making survival from a direct encounter rare. While some crocodilian species, like the American alligator, can coexist with humans relatively peacefully, saltwater crocodiles are far less tolerant and far more dangerous. Australia reports 1 or 2 fatal crocodile attacks annually. The Nile crocodile, American alligator, mugger crocodile, and black caiman are also among the species known to attack humans regularly, although some smaller species, like the spectacled caiman, are less dangerous. Crocodilians as a whole are capable of injuring or even killing humans under certain circumstances. Crocodiles' opportunistic nature means they adapt quickly to their environments. When prey becomes scarce, they may turn to humans, livestock, or any available food source. In many cases, fatal attacks occur in regions where crocodiles' habitats overlap with human settlements. The increased frequency of such encounters can be attributed to habitat destruction, competition for resources, and the encroachment of human activity into crocodile territory. Fatal incidents are more likely to be reported than non-fatal ones, and records tend to improve only when legal protections and monitoring programs are introduced. In areas like Northern Australia, detailed records of crocodile attacks have been kept since the 1970s, following the introduction of conservation measures. However, the apparent increase in attacks in some regions may also reflect better communication and reporting methods rather than an actual rise in incidents. Crocodiles are highly efficient hunters, using their stealth and powerful jaws to overpower prey. They rely on surprise, often lying motionless in the water with only their eyes and nostrils visible. Once their prey ventures too close, crocodiles launch a sudden attack, clamping their jaws with incredible force. Their bite, 3 times stronger than that of a lion, can crush bones and tear flesh with ease, leaving little chance for escape. After capturing their prey, crocodiles perform a spinning motion known as the death roll to disorient and drown their victims. This technique is effective against both animals and humans, making them one of nature's most dangerous predators. Crocodiles are also fiercely protective of their nests and young. Female crocodiles exhibit remarkable parental care, guarding their eggs and hatchlings from predators. They respond to distress calls from their young and may attack perceived threats, including humans, if they venture too close. While such incidents are less common than predatory attacks, they highlight the crocodile's strong defensive instincts. Nest sites are often located in remote or inaccessible areas, which limits the number of interactions between crocodiles and humans during this period. However, anyone who disturbs a crocodile nest or approaches hatchlings risks provoking a violent response. Despite their fearsome reputation, though, crocodiles play an essential role in their ecosystems. As apex predators, they help maintain balance by controlling populations of prey species. Their presence also supports the health of aquatic ecosystems, as they scavenge carrion and remove weak or diseased animals from the population. Crocodiles are an integral part of the natural world, contributing to the overall stability and diversity of their habitats. Number 1. Lions. Lions are among the most iconic predators on Earth, often referred to as the king of the jungle. Despite the nickname, lions are not typically found in jungles, but in savannas and grasslands. Their regal appearance and commanding presence have earned them this title. Lions are muscular, broad-chested creatures with short, rounded heads and a distinctive tuft of dark hair at the tips of their tails. Male lions are particularly striking, with their flowing manes, which can range from golden to nearly black, setting them apart from their sleeker, maneless female counterparts. Unlike most big cats, lions are highly social animals. They live in groups called prides, which usually consist of related lionesses, their cubs, and a few male lions. These prides vary in size, from as few as 4 members to as many as 37, though the average pride has about 15 members. This social structure is unique among big cats, which are typically solitary. The members of a pride often spend their days in smaller groups, coming together to hunt or share a meal. This cooperative lifestyle helps them thrive in environments where teamwork is an advantage. Each pride has its own territory, which it marks and defends fiercely. These territories can range from as small as 20 square kilometers in areas where prey is abundant to over 400 square kilometers in regions with sparse food. Territories are passed down through generations of lionesses, making them a vital part of a pride's survival. Lions proclaim their dominance over these areas by roaring, a deep, resonant sound that can travel for miles. Roaring is not just a territorial announcement, it also helps members of a pride locate each other. In addition to roaring, lions use scent marking by urinating on bushes and trees to leave their unmistakable presence. Hunting is central to a lion's life, and their prey ranges from small animals like rodents to large creatures such as zebras, wildebeests, and antelopes. Lions are opportunistic hunters, meaning they will target whatever prey is most readily available. They have been known to take down even elephants and giraffes, though usually only the young or weak individuals. Lions are also skilled scavengers, often stealing kills from other predators like cheetahs, hyenas, and wild dogs. This adaptability makes them highly successful in their environments. Lionesses, the primary hunters of the pride, work together to bring down prey. Their cooperative strategy allows them to tackle animals much larger than themselves. Once a kill is made, the males usually eat first, followed by the lionesses and then the cubs. This hierarchy ensures the strongest members of the pride are well fed, preserving the pride's overall strength. In areas where lions and humans coexist, conflicts often arise. Human expansion into lion habitats has led to competition for space and resources. In some regions, lions have adapted by preying on livestock, which can result in retaliation from local communities. In extreme cases, lions have even turned to hunting humans. One infamous example occurred in Tanzania's Njombe district, where over 1,500 people were killed by lions between 1932 and 1947. Researchers studying these incidents have found that some lions seem to develop strategies specifically for hunting humans, including luring them out of their homes in ways similar to how they hunt natural prey. This behavior is often passed down from one generation of lions to the next, as cubs learn by observing their mothers. Human behavior can also contribute to dangerous encounters with lions. Tourists visiting lion reserves sometimes underestimate the risks of being near these apex predators. There have been tragic incidents where visitors ignored safety guidelines, such as keeping windows closed during safari tours, leading to fatal attacks. Lions are highly skilled hunters, and humans, lacking natural defenses like horns or thick hides, are seen as easy targets, especially by older or injured lions. While hunger is a primary driver of attacks, other factors can also provoke lions. A lioness may attack if she perceives a threat to her cubs, or an injured lion may lash out in self-defense. These instincts, deeply rooted in their biology, are not acts of malice, but rather a natural response to their circumstances. Efforts to prevent lion attacks on humans often involve relocating problem lions to private reserves or areas far from human settlements. This approach aims to protect both lions and people, ensuring that these majestic animals can continue to thrive in the wild. Education and awareness campaigns also play a crucial role in reducing conflicts. By understanding lion behavior and respecting their habitats, humans can coexist more safely with these powerful predators. Despite the challenges lions face, they remain a symbol of strength and courage. Their status as apex predators places them at the top of the food chain, and their presence is vital for maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Lions help control populations of herbivores, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the health of their habitats. This role makes them essential not only to the environment, but also to the cultural heritage of many regions where they are revered. How can humans navigate a world where they are not just observers, but potential prey, coexisting with apex predators that remind us we are not always at the top of the food chain? Let us know your opinion in the comments below.